In a quaint town nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering river, there lived a girl named Clara. Clara was known for her infectious laughter and boundless curiosity. However, she carried a secret. She struggled with a learning disability that made school challenging. Reading was a constant battle, and she often felt lost in her classes, overshadowed by her peers. Clara's parents, noticing her frustration, encouraged her to find her strengths. They enrolled her in art classes, hoping to ignite her creativity. From the moment Clara picked up a paintbrush, something magical happened. Colors danced on the canvas as her imagination flourished. Painting became her refuge, a place where she could express herself freely without the constraints of words. Despite her love for art, Clara was still haunted by the challenges of school. While her friends excelled academically, she found herself struggling with simple assignments. Often, she would come home in tears, feeling like a failure. Her parents comforted her, reminding her that everyone has their own path and that success isn't measured solely by grades. One day, while wandering through the town's art gallery, Clara stumbled upon a painting that took her breath away. It depicted a vibrant landscape filled with wildflowers under a radiant sunset. Beside it was a plaque with the artist's name, Evelyn Harper. Clara learned that Evelyn was a local artist who had faced her own challenges, having been diagnosed with dyslexia as a child. Inspired by Evelyn's story, Clara felt a flicker of hope. If someone like her could succeed, maybe she could too. Determined to follow her passion, Clara decided to enter an art competition hosted by the gallery. The prize was a scholarship to a renowned art school. She spent weeks pouring her heart into her painting, channeling her emotions onto the canvas. She painted a scene that represented her journey, a girl standing in a field of wildflowers with the sun rising behind her, a symbol of hope and new beginnings. As the competition day approached, Clara's excitement turned to anxiety. What if her artwork wasn't good enough? The self-doubt crept in, whispering that she would never win. However, remembering Evelyn's story, she pushed through her fears. On the day of the competition, Clara arrived at the gallery, her heart racing. The room was filled with incredible talent, but she reminded herself that this was her moment. When the judges announced the winners, Clara's heart pounded in her chest. As they called her name, disbelief washed over her. She had won. Tears streamed down her face as she accepted the award, feeling a surge of pride. In that moment, Clara realized that her struggles had shaped her into the artist she was meant to be. The scholarship opened doors for Clara. She thrived in art school, where her unique perspective and creativity flourished. She learned techniques to express herself more effectively, and her confidence grew. Inspired by her own journey, Clara became passionate about advocating for students with learning disabilities. She began volunteering at local schools, sharing her story and encouraging others to embrace their differences. Years later, Clara held her first solo exhibition, showcasing her work that blended vibrant colors and emotional depth. Among the attendees was Evelyn Harper, the artist who had inspired her years before. Clara approached her, sharing her journey and how Evelyn's story had changed her life. Evelyn smiled warmly, her eyes filled with pride. Clara's exhibition became a celebration of resilience and hope. As she stood in front of her paintings, surrounded by friends and supporters, she realized that her struggles had led her to this moment. She had transformed her pain into beauty, proving that the light within can shine even in the darkest times. From that day on, Clara continued to create, inspire, and advocate for others. She knew that everyone has a unique path and that true success lies in embracing one's journey. Her story became a beacon of hope, reminding others that with passion, perseverance, and a little creativity, they could overcome any obstacle and find their own light within.